Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel and welcome to this video. AD and Tez on the sofa. That's been a while since we've done this, hasn't it? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I've gained a helmet. Let me just put this down here out of the way. Well, that's not bad. I thought they were just here for the ambience. Which bed on that one. Right, will you join us today? We've just been out on the GSXS 1000 GT. We've had a bit of a ride, haven't we?
Had a phenomenal ride.
A phenomenal ride, that's the word for the day. Yeah, because it's all running and everything now, so I've not got to worry about, you know, what I'm doing and you know, watching revs and things. And we've had an absolutely stonking ride, and well, it's probably one of the best ones we've had, isn't it?
Definitely. It's been a long time since I've smiled, giggled, laughed out loud. Whoa! And
the whoa,
wow.
In case you're wondering, it was a hump in the back of the bridge.
Yeah, that was a whoa!
Which maybe, even though we did it at the actual speed limit, it might have been a bit too much.
I thought I was going to land on the top box.
That was a GSXS 1000 GT that thought it could fly.
Yeah, definitely. It was a bit of a high one.
So if you're ever at the Harby area, there's a couple of on-back bridges. The second one's worse than the first one. But yeah, it was certainly, it's just an amazing bike. It's absolutely amazing. I've got one problem with it, one issue. I don't get to ride it enough. That's it. It is exactly like a GSXR 1000 of the 2003 to I don't know, 2008 era. It's exactly the same. It kicks the same. It feels the same. The engine buzzes the same. It just, I mean, right, I'm going to tell you now, there's some people that have been on YouTube who said that it's got no character. What would you say to that?
Bullshit. Oh, sorry.
You can't say that.
Rubbish.
You wouldn't agree with it though?
No, definitely not.
The thing is, I know that we all like different things. So some people like V-twins, some people like triples. I like 4 cylinders. That's why I bought the bike I bought. Otherwise we'd have had a BMW the same as everybody else has had. However, we had the Triumph 1050 ST, didn't we? Which was, don't get me wrong, she hasn't drank all this wine. She's just, this is her honest opinion. She'll drink it in a bit and that'll be a different story. The thing with the ST, what we found was we were always in the limiter. Every time I went to overtake something, I went, right, I'll go now. And he went, and it was like, oh, hang on. It's just the sound of it wasn't like it was, well, obviously when it goes into limiter, it's not sounding like a 4.
I felt with the Triumph, it was awkward to get on when the panniers was on, and the top box obviously. I found that really difficult. I think on one occasion I fell off it, tried to get off.
Yeah, you did.
I got my foot stuck and ended up on the floor. No matter where I sat, although it had got a backrest, didn't matter where on my seat I sat, whether I sat close to AD or to the back of the bike, that bloody backrest, every time I went over a bump or anything, it smacked me like a horse had kicked me.
Yeah,
it was horrible. Yeah. It was horrible.
But
to
be fair, that's not the bike's fault. That's the equipment that was on it and the way it was. As an actual machine, you can't really blame that because I suppose it didn't really come with the top box, did it? Because it really came with panniers and that was it.
Yeah, but even the panniers was in the way of your foot peg.
Yeah, you fly on this, don't you?
Yeah.
You jump on this like nothing. It's like, in fact, I wouldn't even realise we've got a top box on the way you jump on it.
No.
On enough of it.
it wasn't, the Triumph just wasn't a proper bike for a pillion, basically.
Yeah.
The position of the pegs was totally wrong as to where the panniers were, and so you was like, the pegs was like towards Ada, or towards the rider, and obviously you got your backrest, and your panniers was at the back of the bike.
Well, you had to put your heels on the footrest, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which meant you then intruded on what I needed to do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, we're not here to pull down the Triumph to bits, because at the end of the day, if you're having a Triumph for touring, there was always the bigger one. There was the bigger bike. The ST was more the sports version. So we're not here to drag that down. But at the end of the day, that's the only one we can really compare to, because that's the only one that had panniers and top box on it. This one, there just seems to be plenty of room on it. I don't know you're there. Yeah, when you're on the back of it, I just don't know you're there.
The foot pegs are in the right position for the pillion rider, and it don't matter what speed you do, even though it's got the back pad on the top box.
Yeah, which we put on.
It going over bumps like the Triumph, it doesn't smack me in the back. It's there, and I don't particularly use it, really.
No, you don't.
Because I sit quite close to you.
But then we have put the proper givey system on it, which is like supposed to be like one of the best that there is. So maybe that's made a difference. But the thing is, the actual bike itself, the problem I have is I'm a sports bike rider. Through and through, I love my sports bikes. However, this bike is a sports bike
with comfort.
With comfort, yeah, exactly. I mean, we've gone through villages today, haven't we, at like 30 miles an hour. Like I say, there's a video coming out. We're just in the process of doing it. So we've gone through villages at 30 miles an hour, and then we've let it rip a bit, and oh wow, what a bike!
The K2, what we had at the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah, the GSXR K2.
Was probably the bike that I was most comfortable on, I should say. And this, I think, resembles it very much.
What, for you as a pillion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the power output and the torque is more, for me, a K4, but the seating position for me, I've got no idea what that is, but it's just comfortable, because obviously it's sat on. We've also had somebody comment on one of the videos, his wife's not very comfortable on the back.
Why?
I don't know. The thing is, everybody's different, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
So, but maybe if you're watching this video, there are lots of things you can do. You can get pads for the back seat. There are seats that you can buy to change the back seat. Because apparently I think he had an MT9 before, and he said this is more comfortable for him as a rider. But his wife's struggling on the back. She says that seat's not very comfortable. So maybe if you can look down those roads, there are other things you can do to try and make her a little bit more comfortable. And a top tip that might help, might not, is cycling shorts.
How many miles we done today?
115, I think.
With one break?
Yeah. Yeah, just to call in a pub for a cup of coffee.
Quick coffee. And that was it.
That's what I find with
this. And I didn't, and I've got bad knees. Eddie's got bad back. And I didn't feel uncomfortable at all. If it had been the sports bike, I would have got off like John Wayne. I probably wouldn't have been able to get off for a while. I'd have to just sit there and wag my legs around.
Well, what I found with this is, as well, is when we get off for 10 minutes, we get back on it again, I'm fine. Whereas a sports bike, I get off for 10 minutes and I get back on, it's like I haven't got off.
But having said that, we both of us struggle to sit in a position, for the same position, for a while before we start hurting.
Yeah, so anyway, basically, let's go back to the fact of the GSXR 1000 GT.
The wow factor.
It is wow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely wow. if you're thinking of that type of bike and you're looking around the market at the moment, do yourself a favour, go and try one. Because and the thing is, they brought a new one out now, which is more an adventure type bike. It's more adventure suspension. So if you're looking at sort of more of an adventure bike, go and give it a try, because that engine is an absolute peach. We've run ours into the letter, haven't we? Literally, we've run it in to absolute letter of what the book says. And today we've taken it out, and I can assure you that engine is beautiful and full of character.
So smooth.
You start getting it up into the top echelons of the rev range, and she just sings. Absolutely. How that is not character. I say how that is not character, I really, really don't know. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just a quick one on the sofa, just to let you know we're getting on a bit future, because there hasn't been a video out for a couple of weeks. But we've got some more footage. Oh, new one. Yes, this video that we've just done, we bought the new GoPro 12, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we didn't know it was going to be any better than the 10. We've heard the hype and everything else, and we've just had a little look at the footage that we've taken. Tez, what did you think?
I think it's really good.
It's like you're there.
Yeah.
It really is like you're there.
It's not like a video photo or...
It's just like you're really there. So
exactly.
I'm hoping, look out for the next video coming out.
Yeah.
I really hope it's as good as we think it's going to be.
Just to the comment of Pillion, Ade is 6'1", 6'1", and 5'6", so I'm smaller than him. On a lot of the bikes that we've test rode and owned, I haven't been able to see.
Especially the sit-up ones.
Yeah, especially the sit-up ones. This one I can see, which is a big issue for me. Sports bikes aren't really an issue because I'm way above, but on a sit-up bike, this is the one that I can see, and I can see right ahead. It's not just, you know.
Yeah, because we've had other bikes you've had to like peer, haven't you? You have to lift up and try and peer.
And he is bigger than me, but I can see. So that's a comfort thing for me, because I'm able to not stretch or anything. I can just sit comfortable.
Not only that, because you can see we're a team.
Yeah.
We work together.
Yeah.
What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get the intercoms to come through the videos so that you can hear what Tess has got to say as well, and you'll hear her input.
Maybe don't want to hear that.
I know if I get a squeeze or anything, it's like we come round a bend and Tez gave me a squeeze, and to be fair, I'd already seen it, but that doesn't matter. And there was like a tractor and something else in a field right in the entrance. But Tez also knew that as I come round that corner, there's going to be mud on the road, because they're obviously in and out of the field. So that's why she's warning me. So we're trying to sort the intercoms out. When we get the intercoms out, I've seen a way of trying to get it patched through onto the actual GoPro. So hopefully then we'll be able to talk to each other. You'll hear the conversations as well, and you'll hear how much input Tess has got, because she has got a lot of input. She is, well, I don't mean that. She is another pair of eyes for us. And where I'm concentrating on one thing, she can see perhaps further ahead. She'll give me, if she gives me a dig, I know there's something ahead. So hopefully that's something we're hoping to do in the future. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah, we're always looking forward to try and give you more entertainment and give you a better experience of what we're doing. So hopefully we'll see you in the future videos. Come for the rides with us, because we're doing it just as much for you as we are for us. We want you to enjoy the rides with us. Sometimes I haven't got too much to say, in which case you might get some videos that haven't got lots of chatting on, and other times probably got too much to say. So we'll see how that pans out. So
today has been amazing.
It has been an amazing ride today. We are absolutely
It's been dry.
positive.
It's been a bit cloudy in places, but the sun's shone for us. We've seen some aeroplanes and skydivers and what.
Yeah, we saw parachutists as well.
Yeah. So lots to say. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Listen, everybody. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Thank you for supporting us. We appreciate everybody. All the people that have subscribed to us, made the effort. We really do appreciate what you're doing for us. So for now, from Taz, from me. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
You look after yourselves, you take care, and you ride safe.
And to the lady that's uncomfortable, there are booster seats.
Yeah, it's padded booster seats, aren't they? So there you go.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Don't give up.
No. Bye-bye.
Bye.